Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to have you here for today's Pick a Pile reading. We're diving into a deeply intimate and sensual topic. What will aftercare be like with your lover? Since this is an 18 reading, I want to remind you up front that we'll be exploring themes meant for a mature audience, so please keep that in mind as we go through the messages. Before we begin, let me take a moment to explain how this works, especially for those of you who might be new to Pick a Pile readings. First and foremost, remember that this is a general or collective reading. That means the messages I share may resonate with some of you deeply, while others might not feel as connected. And that's completely okay. If it feels like the messages align with your energy, that's wonderful, those are for you. But if they don't, no worries at all. Simply take what resonates with your heart and intuition and leave the rest behind. Not every message will be meant for everyone. And that's perfectly natural. Now, let's talk about how to choose your pile. This part is all about tapping into your inner guidance. Take a moment to pause, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. Let your energy settle and clear your mind. When you feel centered, open your eyes and look at the piles in front of you. Trust your instincts and notice which pile draws you in the most, whether it's the first thing that catches your attention or the one that gives you that little tug in your heart. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, that's totally fine. 2, it might mean there are multiple messages meant for you today. And that's beautiful in its own way. In this reading, I'll be tapping into the energy of the cards and using my intuition to channel messages about what aftercare with your lover might feel like emotionally, physically, and energetically. Aftercare is such a meaningful and personal aspect of connection, and I hope these messages bring you clarity, comfort, and maybe even some excitement as you reflect on your unique journey. I've poured a lot of love and intention into this reading, and I truly hope it resonates with you. If you enjoy what you hear today or feel the messages really speak to you, it would mean the world to me if you could support this space by leaving a comment, liking the video, or even sharing it with someone who might benefit from it. Your support not only brightens my day, but also helps me continue creating these readings for you. All right, take your time choosing your pile. There's no rush. When you're ready, let's dive into the messages waiting for you. I'll see you at your pile. Okay, you chose pile 1. The cards drawn for your reading are the Knight of Wands, the Devil, and 2 of Wands. Let's dive into what aftercare with your lover will be like. And let me just say, it's absolutely beautiful. There's an undeniable energy of playfulness mixed with tenderness here. After your intimate moments, I see your lover showing a lot of care through soft kisses and gentle touches. Picture this: after everything, you're feeling physically drained, maybe even a little overwhelmed, and they immediately sense it. I see them caressing your cheek as if to say, "I'm here, I've got you." They'll notice your exhaustion, and instead of letting you stay in that tired energy, they'll shower you with affection kisses, cuddles, and even some back massages. I can literally feel the love they pour into this moment. They're going to be incredibly attentive, using essential oils, lavender or mint come to mind to massage your back and lower back. These oils are perfect for relaxation, and they'll use their hands slowly and intentionally, creating an atmosphere of love, security, and care. You might even notice them massaging areas like your bum or neck, being extra gentle as though you're their most precious treasure. And yes, regardless of your gender, there's a lot of focus on making sure every inch of you feels soothed and adored. Their care won't stop there. I see them paying attention to every part of you, even massaging your toes, which feels almost like a spa experience. There's something so romantic about this moment. They're treating you like you're their world. I even see them kissing your fingers, your thighs, and every little spot is their way of saying thank you for trusting them, for giving them this connection, and for showing yourself so openly. And that brings me to an important point. For many of you, this relationship feels deeply rooted in trust. It's as if your lover is silently vowing to you in that moment how grateful they are that you trust them so completely. For some of you, this might even involve giving your virginity to this person, and they're going to honor that with so much love and respect. Now, with the Devil card, there's also playful energy here. This isn't teasing meant to embarrass you. It's more about making you laugh and helping you feel at ease. They might joke about the little things, like how you moaned or the way you reacted, maybe even how you were slightly dazed afterward. For some of you, there's a sense of shyness or insecurity around these things, so it's important to set boundaries beforehand. But trust that their teasing comes from a place of love, They want to make you smile, especially when they notice how out of it you are from all the sensations. I can even see a moment where they ask, "Do you want more kisses?" And without fully grasping what's happening, you'll nod or agree, and when they go in for it, your instinct might kick in and you'll lightly push them away or playfully react. It's this dynamic that brings out a lot of laughter and joy between you two. Your usual energy quick, confident, and composed might completely shift in this slower, more vulnerable setting, and they'll find it adorable. The color scheme of these cards, red, yellow, and orange, also reflects the energy of this moment. The red is all about the passion and deep love you both share. It's the fiery connection that fills the air, making this experience unforgettable. The yellow represents the happiness and safety you feel with this person, knowing that they are someone you can fully trust. And the orange brings in the playful, light-hearted energy that shows just how much they respect and cherish you. I can feel how much trust and love flows between you two. This person knows you're naturally selective and guarded, and for you to let them in, especially if this is your first time, means the world to them. The emotions coming through this reading are so intense and heartwarming, I can't help but smile and feel a sense of joy that mirrors what they'll feel in that moment. Now, as I wrapped up this reading, the time was exactly 10:10, which is such a powerful angel number. It's all about spiritual awakening, self-love, and genuine connections and relationships. This completely aligns with the energy of your reading. The person you're with or the person you're thinking about is someone who truly matches your higher self. They're a part of your path, and this connection feels divinely aligned. You've chosen someone who brings out the best in you, someone you trust deeply, and someone who is ready to show up for you in every way. If you've been seeing 1010 or the number 10 often, this is your sign. This person is the one. You already know it because they've shown you in little ways how much they care for you, and everything will come together in divine timing. So, pile 1, that's your reading. I hope this brought you clarity and a sense of peace. Thank you for trusting me. If you're interested in a longer version or a detailed reading about your future spouse, feel free to book a session starting at just $10. Check out the comments and description for more details. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care. And always remember you are loved. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, you chose pile 2. The cards drawn for your reading are the bouquet, the whip, and the stork. Let me be honest with you right from the start, this pile carries a heavy energy. There's a lot to unpack here, and it's not easy to hear. But I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. If you chose this pile, it's because there's a message you need to hear right now, even if it's tough to face. So let's get into it. The first thing I want to ask you is, why do you feel drawn to toxic love? Why does the idea of pain or chaos seem appealing to you? Is it because of the way relationships are romanticized in the media? Or maybe because you've convinced yourself that this is what you deserve? Let me tell you right now, that is not true. You are deserving of love. Real, genuine, healthy love, no matter what your past looks like. But here's the thing, if you don't allow yourself to believe that you deserve better, you're going to stay stuck in this cycle of negativity. Right now, I'm sensing a pattern of self-sabotage. For some of you, it's like you've made a game out of it, this idea of living for the adrenaline, the toxic fun. But let's call it what it is, it's hurting you. For many of you who chose this pile, the person you're involved with is not someone who has your best interests at heart. Maybe this is an ex, or maybe it's a current lover, but what's coming through so clearly is that this is someone who does not give you the love or care that you deserve. Let's talk about aftercare. With this person, there isn't any. If there is, it's barely there, maybe just a quick peck on the lips before they leave, physically or emotionally. This person doesn't prioritize your needs, and yet you keep giving and giving to them. You even thank them for the bare minimum, like when they give you flowers. You fawn over them as though they've moved mountains for you. But in reality, they're thriving on your flattery, feeding their ego off of your love and devotion, while giving you almost nothing in return. And deep down, you know this. You know this dynamic is toxic, and yet you stay. Why? Is it because you're afraid of being alone? Is it because loneliness feels too heavy to bear? Let me tell you something. Being alone is hard, yes, but it's also the path to finding the right people, the ones who truly deserve you. Your inner child is crying out for love, and instead of nurturing that part of yourself, you're numbing. You're allowing this cycle of pain and chaos to continue because it feels familiar, but it's not what you deserve. You need to hear this clearly. You deserve better. You deserve love. You deserve kindness. With this person, I see constant arguments. Fights over small things, big things, everything. And no matter how much you want to fix it, you can't. Let me be blunt, you cannot fix them. You cannot change someone who doesn't want to change themselves. That's not your job and it's not your responsibility. What is your responsibility is fixing yourself. Your own happiness, your own growth, your own peace, that's on you. And as long as you stay stuck in this toxic dynamic, you're holding yourself back from the life you truly want. Think about it, how can you seek opportunities, happiness, and success if you're constantly weighed down by the stress and anxiety this person brings into your life? You're looking for signs, aren't you? From the universe, from your guides, from anyone. Well, this is your sign, right here. Right now, leave them, break up with them. Walk away. You deserve someone who treats you like royalty, someone who genuinely loves and cherishes you, not someone who sees you as an object or takes advantage of your love. And let's be real, this person isn't faithful. For some of you, I see them cheating on you, lying to you, and taking from you. Yes, even stealing from you, and you know this. You feel it in your gut. And yet, you stay because you think it's all you're worth, but it's not. You are so much more than this. You are capable of finding real love, of healing from your past, and of stepping into the life you've been dreaming of. Maybe you've done things you're not proud of in the past, hurt others, made mistakes. Guess what? You're human. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to grow. And the people you've wronged? Many of them have already forgiven you. So why haven't you forgiven yourself? This isn't about punishment. It's about love, self-love. Start by standing up for yourself. Tell this person it's over. Set the boundary. And when you do, that's when the real change begins. The Aspechte Stork card is all about transformation and endings. It's telling you that you have the power to break this cycle, but you have to take the first step. Stop waiting for the perfect moment because it doesn't exist. The time to change is now. As I wrap up this reading, let me leave you with a few signs that might confirm this message for you. Pay attention to a red car, fermented grapes like wine. The number is 6666, 998, 1116. And 2:13 a.m. You might also notice symbols like the sun and orange, the fruit, or even something as small as a toenail. Yes, random, I know, but trust the signs as they come. Pile 2. This was a tough message, but I hope it brought you the clarity and push you needed. Remember, you are so worthy of love, and the first step to finding it is by choosing yourself. Thank you for letting me share this with you. If you're interested in a longer version or a detailed reading about your future spouse, feel free to book a session starting at just $10. Check out the comments and description for more details. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care. And always remember you are loved. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, you chose pile 3. The cards drawn for your reading are the house, the garden, and the book. Let me start by saying that the energy of this pile is very unique. It's sneaky, intimate, and deeply personal. It carries a sense of rebellion, playfulness, and sacredness all rolled into one. For those who chose this pile, your first time likely happened in a family home. Maybe your family was downstairs, or they were just about to come back. There's this thrill of secrecy between you and your lover, almost as though you two enjoy the risk of being caught. Not necessarily having sex in public, but subtle touches, hickeys, or other playful moments where you wonder, can people tell? Spoiler, they can't. To the outside world, you both are like a mysterious book. No one can see what's written inside. Now there's another layer to this. For many of you, the choice to have sex at home wasn't just about convenience. It feels like a subtle rebellion. Maybe your family, especially your parents, have been overprotective or dismissive of your lover. They didn't see their worth, and this moment was, in part, your way of saying, I'll show you. Maybe you've even imagined yourself yelling, "This is the person I'm going to marry," or some version of it just to prove them wrong. But here's the twist. What started as rebellion turned into something much deeper. This wasn't just about defiance anymore. Somewhere along the line, you fell for your lover in a way that's real, honest, and sacred. They've become more than just a partner. They're your safe space, your armor. Now let's talk about the aftercare. This is where your lover really shines. After your intimate moment, they're going to step out and come back with some food. Cup of milk, cookies, and maybe even a sandwich. For you two, food isn't just nourishment. It's a love language. There's a sweetness to this gesture, like they're saying, "Thank you for trusting me, Dot, and here's something interesting about the milk. It symbolizes something deeper." Think of leaving milk and cookies for Santa Claus. It's an expression of gratitude for the gifts he brings. In this relationship, you are the gift, and your lover sees that. They're your Santa Claus, and in return, this moment becomes your way of thanking them for being so good to you, Dot, but milk also has another meaning. It's cold and refreshing, but it's also nourishing. It helps you grow. For many of you, there's a message here about growth. Maybe you see yourself as someone who struggles with self-improvement or feels held back by family dynamics. Perhaps you're the middle child or the oldest, which might explain the rebellious streak I mentioned earlier. Either way, your lover is someone who helps you grow not by pushing you too hard, but by being patient, kind, and encouraging. Your lover may have a cold, serious exterior that your family can't see past, but you know the truth. They're the type who might seem standoffish to the world, but with you, it's different. You bring out their warmth. This reminds me of the classic trope, "I hate everyone but you." Back to the aftercare. After they bring you the milk and cookies, they'll clean you up with a warm, fresh towel. They'll move gently, starting with your legs, knowing they're sensitive. Your legs might even jolt a little, and they'll be extra careful, dabbing away the sweat and residue with so much care. At some point, they'll ask, "Do you want me to finish cleaning you, or do you want to do it yourself?" And this moment might catch you off guard. For some of you, this is where insecurity kicks in. Maybe it's about being naked or feeling vulnerable after the intensity of the moment. It's a big realization. It might make you feel uncomfortable, but here's what's beautiful: they'll notice. They'll apologize and step back to give you space. And that's when you'll reach for their hand, guiding them back. This small, vulnerable gesture, letting them clean you while meeting their gaze, is a moment of healing for you. It's a way of saying, "I trust you." After they finish, you'll cuddle for the rest of the night. And when you wake up the next morning, you'll be in their arms with a smile on your face. Why? Because this time, it wasn't just about the act. It was about being with someone who genuinely cares. Someone who sees you, values you, and loves you. This wasn't just your first time. It was a moment of reclaiming your worth and experiencing what it feels like to be with someone who doesn't take you for granted. Now, here are some signs that might confirm this reading for you. Sauna, chocolate chip cookies, Oreos, orange cake, orange soda, cream soda, hugs, feelings of embarrassment, the number 8. And 429, pile 3, your reading is one of warmth, love, and growth. You've chosen someone who truly deserves you, and it's a beautiful thing to see. Thank you for letting me share this message with you. If you're interested in a longer version or a detailed reading about your future spouse, feel free to book a session starting at just $10. Check out the comments and description for more details. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care. And always remember, you are loved. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.